you will survive. The world as we know it will no longer be there. Water is gone. A new era has begun. Prepare yourself for the apocalypse.
Whoa, we got Memphis Finest coming in first, followed by Michael Galitz, Fahadi, and Chris. What's up, guys?
The apocalypse.
Bob Knoll Sr., what's up? John Podoloff, awesome to see you, bud. Rynick, what is up, man? Good to see you. Mania. Michael Pritchard, Isaac Gonzalez. Good luck on that rookie banner. My main man, Greg K.A. What's up, bro? Dedrick Champion, good to see you.
Volcanoes erupt. The world as we know it will no longer be there.
Minus 13, very nice, Isaac. Good luck, bud.
A new era has begun. Prepare yourself.
Marco Poli, what's up, man? Thanks for the good luck. Wesley Bell, how are you? Z Whirlpool, I don't think I said hi to you.
The apocalypse.
I think I also missed Mauricio Ordonez. Good to see you, too. Golf Clash Ronnie, what's up? There's BB. Jeffrey, what's up, bro? Thank you, Mauricio. Scott Warren, what's good, man? A drop on hole 2, awesome. That's a tough one. Howdy. Of course, no fun in James, although I missed his stream, so I can't say anything, but I went with a Japanese-themed background since he's always talking about background changes. Russell J. Barber, how are you, man? I like that. RJ, good luck, my man. With a question mark after it. Yes, I'm a male. At least I hope I am. I think I am. I identify as one. Underground Master, what's good? Thank you for the good luck. I appreciate each and every one of you coming on to this big comfy couch. As you guys are entering my humble abode, all the nice words you're saying at the door, as we all make room on this ginormous comfy couch. I think I watched the big comfy couch too many times with my kids growing up. But that's how I picture it. Thomas, what's up, man? Is it Kasperzak? Hope I said it right. You know, some people might be like, RJ, why do you say last names? Especially if you're so bad at it. And the reason is because sometimes we get 2 Thomases. Sometimes we get 3 Freds. Sometimes we get 8 Christinas. You know, I want you to know that I see your message and I appreciate you for posting it. And I want to say hi. It just feels a little more like personal, you know, if that makes sense. Thumbs up all, says Golf Clash Ronnie. Thank you. What's up, KD? Awesome to see you. RJ looks non-binary or hexadecimal on my laptop. Oh, I actually did get it right. Awesome. Did I miss Colt? What's going on with Colt? I see Gangster Clint, but there it is. Quit eyeballing me, RJ. Don't make me bust out my gangsta personality. Colt, man, I need to somehow make your name in gold, because I feel bad every time I miss a message from you. What's going on, Runk? Bad Habit? You know, Guns N' Roses has an awesome song called Bad Obsession. Whenever I see your name, I think of that song, Bad Obsession. So technically, you in the house, Bad Habit. Anyway, I haven't looked at any guides. Once again, as per usual, I have Tommy's elevations and a picture of the course only on my second monitor, and I'm going to do my best. These notes that James helped me with mean nothing anymore because we had wind changes. So this is, I guess, 100% me. Yeah, Rocket Queen is awesome. I love that song. That was my favorite song, actually, on Appetite. What's up, Zachary? Lombardo. Wow, my chat jumped up for a second there. Mr. Brownstone, that's a good one, too. Johnny B. What's up, man? Good to see you. All right. Well, shall we? Let's. Why did I think this was a par 5? Is it like par 4, par 3, par 4 again? Is that how the first 3 holes go? I feel like it is. Steve Finn, what's good, man? Leland Bickerstaff and Riley Bickerstaff. Good to see you guys. I'm going in blind, Marco. I kind of like going in blind, you know? There's no expectations, although I do appreciate Isaac Gonzalez thinks I'm going to get a -14. That's very generous. Golf Clash Blue Screen. What's up? I love the name, too. No, I haven't upgraded anything. I changed the background, if that's what you're talking about.
Perfect shot.
Wesley Bell says 345. Not sure what that means, but awesome. Dilly.
Dilly. Dilly.
All right. 9-3. You know, I would have been fine with the quarterback, but I decided let's also put the rock in just for the heck of it. Get a little bit more distance than the quarterback would have. I still got the quarterback in one of my bags, but, you know, I wanted this club in case we had a headwind of any sort. We didn't, and that didn't change much. All right, our second shot is going to be 0% with the sniper. The question is, are we going to be able to land on the green, or are we going to have to bounce over the rough? What's up, James? You happy with the new background, Runk? Speak of the devil. How do I get good like you? Because I'm bad. Zachary, I got 3 years under my belt. 3.5 years of being bad. So now, after about 2.5 years, I became not bad. Yep, let me turn my ringtone off. Sorry about that. About a year after that, I became
Great shot.
And now I like to think of myself as okay. Oops. Nice shot. I hate these new emoji spots. Yeah, good luck. Good luck. Takes a little getting used to. Okay, yeah. This is how we dropped it the last time. So I'm happy to at least have that going for me. I'm stopping a little shy of the hole because it is still a tailwind. I don't want to come in too hot. We're going to go 10.2. Even though we're not clearly, I'll just go 10 because we're not at max. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna go like 9.5. I went 9.75. We'll split the difference. We did manage to hit perfect. And we would have been short. Clearly we were off to the left. You know, so there's that. But I'm going to have to be a little bit more careful on that. Let's see. Hole number 2. Oh, hole number 2. Not a big fan of you. Not sure if we're going to be going. Let me just make sure I have. Yep, I do got that club in there. I don't know until I get there if I'm going to be going with a long iron or the wood. So we'll just get there. And I don't want to waste balls. BB, $5. Good luck. Thank you so much, BB. What can I play for you, my man? Anders Savan, how are you? If there's anyone I missed, I apologize. Calvin Duder over there on Twitch. I'm not going to read that message. I don't know. I never thought of it, and I hope I never do think about it. Crabs, please. Yes, sir. Golf Clash Salim, how are you? Oh, you got COVID and you beat it, Ulysses? Awesome, bro. BB, thank you so much for the $5. Can we get some love in the chat for BB? Well, what's bothering you, Calvin? Mike Tabicki, how are you? I am so happy they got rid of the shootouts as well, Michael. I definitely know about being angry, though, Calvin. You got erectile dysfunction from COVID? I didn't know that was a thing. Yikes. Colt has a live stream suggestion. I think you should post your final score before you start your round. That way, if people have to leave early, they can still know how your round goes. Maybe if my name was Sylvia Brown or something. I don't think I'd be very good at that. See, I hate this. I wish... I like the old setup better. I shouldn't say I hate it. Saying I hate it, I sound like a little whiner. I don't want to sound like a whiner. I'm less likely to use the emojis when it takes me however long to scroll through them to find the proper response. And I know you can... All right, we're going to go 1-to-1 here. I know you could rearrange them, but I don't know how to... know what my opponent's going to say. Kind of like Colt said, just if you ever have to leave early. Wow, not even close. Like, I was going to say unlucky, but unlucky is something I normally don't say very much. So, like, I don't like saying 4. I don't like saying you're good because I feel like that comes across as sarcastic. So I put oops. I put those towards the back. There's close, but I don't know. That's me. I might be the only one who's like that, or I might be part of a minority. Robert, past Anita. What's up, man? Well, RJ, I done it. I started at 525 pounds, and as of today, I weigh 235 pounds. I have just a few more pounds to lose, or I might just stop where I'm at. Wow. That is absolutely amazing. Yeah, if you lose 10 more pounds, which is really just picking, at nothing, you could say you lost 300 pounds. 235. My God. Was I 235 when I was boxing? No, I think I was about 200 when I was boxing, but I wasn't like completely filled out, That is amazing. Congratulations. That is huge. Calvin says, I'm in second place and it came down to the 9th hole. I was at minus 11. First was minus 12. I was taking my eagle shot and I hit great right. And because of that, you missed your first ever first place. Calvin, man, you'll definitely get it back. I don't have any first places, as you can see on my banner, both on this account and the other account. They're hard to come by, and, I am the king of choke. So, yeah, it happens. You can't think about it while you're taking the shots because it's like almost impossible to hit perfect after that, knowing that you're one shot away or whatever. But I'm sorry that happened to you. All right, now we are going to switch these up. We're going to put the APOC in. Clear that out. 10%. That's one. We'll stick with the Titan. Mossy, what's up, bro? Good to see you. Lena's mad because I didn't say hello. I am so sorry, Lena. How are you? I hope you're doing just as good as however the best person in the chat is feeling right now. Maybe even better. And I'm so sorry I missed the thing that says hello. So hello and hello again. You deserve to. Oh, I get that, Calvin. But when I first read your message, I'm like, uh-oh. Okay, so we do have tailwind. I'm okay with a bit of a rough bump here, but I'm not going to be okay. No, it's not a rough bump on the next one. I'm actually going to force the rough bump because we can still reach the other way. So, yeah, we're going to... I don't know if I should say force the rough bump, but yeah, actually I am going to say it. If I miss the rough bump by a little bit, I don't think we're going to be skipping away into the other rough. At least I hope not. There's a great left. Hopefully I left enough room. Okay, the first bounce looks good. We did miss the rough bump, but that's fine. That just moves us up. See, thanks is something I don't say very often either. Ronald Stone, what's up, man? You the man. Lee Finley, F1. How are you, man? Currently in third on your main with a minus 13 and a minus 12. Nice scores. My screen name is a tribute to the geniuses at Playdemic. Yeah, I made a video on the blue screen. I was pretty upset. I was actually ranting when I made that video. And then like I got embarrassed that I was ranting over something like that. So I changed I took out my rants and just made music. Let's see here. What are we going to do? I kind of like the bounce over, but I don't really feel like... I don't want to be that close. I'm going to put it back here. I hope this doesn't bite me in the butt, but I don't like the rough bump. It's not a straight side wind. I feel like we're close to... I don't know where we are, so I'm going to call it mid. And just go 4.3. Slight bit of curl.
Perfect shot.
Okay, stay out of the rough. I am more than okay with that. Let's see. Mossy says, come join me at 8:30 Eastern. When I dye my goatee green, do the chicken dance, all while wearing a green light-up wig to celebrate what the community did during the 25-hour fundraiser stream for Liam. That's going to be one heck of a show, man. That's awesome of you. Anthony Dormaraki, how are you, buddy? You know what, Lee? Yeah, it did kind of, you know, when I saw that, I'm like, but, yeah, it's one of those grind my gears thing. It doesn't really, it shouldn't really bother me. It doesn't really upset me. It's just like, there's so much that could have been done. And that's what you chose to do. So therefore, you know, it does hurt a little bit.
Perfect shot.
Have I ever raged before, and can I show you my biggest rage? Probably don't want to see my biggest rage. That was an awkward putt. I have raged before. I'm not proud of it. I think just about every time I've ever raged, I've deleted or taken down the video. I don't know. You know, I raged last tournament. I think it was on Wednesday, but I had 2 that day, and it was the second one, and I took it down. But it was really because I was venting because of other things that were just bothering me in real life. You know, and then someone came in trolling, and it was like a spark in a room full of noxious gas. Awesome. Jesse's getting his first gold this tournament. That's huge. What's going on, Omar Wilson? Good to see you. Ulysses has raged against the machine before. Bulls on parade. All right, let's see. Moving along, so that didn't cost us. I was a little worried. I knew the rough bump was going to be out of play. I'm going to attempt to take this shot the same way I took it before with James, but I'll just adjust the wind a bit more. Do I have a... I don't think I have a bag set up with the Grizzly, though, so let me see if I can... Oh, there's a Grizzly. And is that the only one with the Grizzly? Yes, it is. So that'll be fine. And I'll use a Kingmaker here, but I don't want to use anything more than that. I wish I had some generic Kingmakers, because, you know, I forget what ball it was, but it was like, was it a power? No, I think it was a side spin 3, power 3, win 2. But if I had a win 3, power 2, side spin 3, that would be cool. We're just going to go with a, nah, you know what? We'll go with stick with the Titan. No. Yeah, that's still win 2. Why did I think a Titan was win 1? So 2, 3, 2. And the Titan is 3, 2, 2. Same attributes, whatever. We're just going to go with it. Nigel Barnes, how are you? Roy Trunkwalter, good to see you here. Thanks for being here. Hey, I would like a second place banner. What did the troll say? I don't even remember, man. I was so upset about other things that I don't even know. I think it was something about he accused me of dodging a question or something like that. Very true, Lee Finley.
Great shot.
See, I might have missed that comment wrong. Doesn't mean he didn't say it. I think I was explaining how, like, I was saying something about, like, Golf Clash Tommy not being able to influence Playdemic, like people saying, like, Golf Clash Tommy has, I don't know if it's too much power, or I can't remember the total context, and I'm just like, no, I don't think so, because it's a multi-million-dollar game, you know. So basically it was like, kind of like, stop blaming Tommy. And I guess that was a cop-out of some sort or something, according to this person. But, you know, normally something that wouldn't set me off, something I could care less about.
Perfect shot.
James got me a hole-in-one last time. He got me so close this time, although the wind did change. Let's go to the next hole. Ooh, I wonder if we're going to get a tailwind on hole 5. Jeffrey, I just felt myself falling apart. Formio Reed, what's up? Shuhai Lee, hello. Like, when I came into that, I just wasn't in a good state of mind. I was hoping I don't want to say I was hoping, but normally streaming will put me in a different state of mind, a better state of mind. And, you know, for whatever reason, I was just in too deep. I probably should have postponed that stream or something. I don't even know. Michael Pritchard, you know what? It's funny because I've had conversations with Tommy before, and like, it's like, sometimes, like, it's not. Ooh, is that what I think it is? A wind that allows us to possibly go over? I'll finish my thought in just a moment. I'm going to try this. Somehow we hit perfect. Hopefully my rings are right. Might not have what it takes to get over. Oh, so close, but we'll still get on the green in 2, which I'm okay with. Should have went with a power 4 or power 5 ball. But anyway, what I was going to say, what's up, Edward Koa? Good to see you, buddy. You know, sometimes you know, and this is something, absolutely, Mossy, go right on ahead. This is something that, you know, it's not a big deal to me, but just like what you're talking about with the consonant or whatever, when he says "an hole in one," like when he says Jennifer, he'll say like Yennefer, or, you know, like certain times when he's talking about like holes, he's off a little bit. But then I think to myself, I have no clue how to say one word in Swedish, let alone be able to properly string together,
Perfect shot.
you know, a sentence or even just a whole stream. I am not, what would it be called? Bilingual, I think it would be called. You know, I only know English. You know, I know a few words on a few different languages, but nothing drastic. So if anything, I just applaud him. I'm like, wow, you know so much more than I do. And I just think it's amazing for him to be able to stream in English when that's not his native language, you know. I'm going to go 4 rings. 4 rings seems like a good number here. Something's telling me to go 4.5. I don't know what. But something. Let's see if that something is trustworthy.
Great shot.
Maybe it knew I was going to hit great. Nope.
Nice on.
We gave it a try. Oh, Noisy, welcome to the party. A lot more crowded here than it was on Twitch. But yeah, you know, I mean, how do you, like, that's what would go through my head when I'd be like, hey, Tommy, you know, it's not like, I don't want to say Yennefer because it probably is Yennefer for her, but like there's other J, like I think for Juniper, he might say like Uniper or something. And it's like, I like want to say something. It's like on the tip of my tongue, but you know, that's when I just get a reality check. And it's like, you know what? I have no business. Like, what if he, I don't think he would be offended. He's such a cool guy. But it's like, nah, I just hold my tongue because it's like, it's amazing how good his English is. Go back and watch one of his first videos. And you'll see a huge improvement. And super easy to understand. There you go, Formio. Yeah, Jello instead of yellow. But I mean, that adds character, you know. I think a lot of women probably like that. You know, at least here in the United States, someone comes across with a, you know, like an accent or something like that. I don't know. They just, women like accents, you know. There's nothing wrong with it. We know when he says yellow or when he says Jello, we know exactly what he's talking about. There's no breakdown in the communication. All right, hole 6. Damn. This was one of my favorite holes, but with the wind change, I'm going to have to play it a boring way. And playing it with a boring way, we are just going to go with the rock. Hey, Denise Bergen. I can't even pronounce that, Greg. Capasso Saloco? Let's see what Zachary's saying please for. Can you read my other text? Do you have a wife and can we see her? I do have a wife, but she's up in her bedroom. She's been on camera, I don't want to say like once or twice or anything. Well, if you catch a lot of the streams, you can see her. But no, she's generally not on stream. Sadiq, thank you so much, man. 1 second. I want to take a look. Thank you for the 349 euros. Appreciate you, bud. We give Sadiq some love in the chat.
Perfect shot.
What can I play for you, buddy? You never heard y'all till you got to the South? Well, I grew up with, I don't know how old you are, Tony, but I grew up with the Dukes of Hazzard, so I heard plenty of y'all. Americans technically don't have their own language. Just a side note. I mean, technically, I beg to differ. I beg to differ. There's many languages that are native to America. And if you're talking about us, well, we migrated from Europe. So, like, I don't know my native language. Russian would be my, that's what the biggest percentage of who I am is Russian. What Russian words do I know? Da. I think they say da and vodka. Those are the only two Russian. Maybe they don't even say da. I'm not certain. But Sadiq, thank you so much, man. I do have a Max Thorn. I think I got a Max Thorn on both accounts. Okay, so this is minimum. But I don't want to come in really hot with a bunch. Well, we do have a headwind. So with the headwind, I'm going to go a couple bars through the hole. Like that. Work very close to minimum. So I'm going to bump up minimum just a tad. And we're going to go almost 8.5. And we'll hit great left. So maybe I was off on my measuring. Maybe I wasn't. Bus driver coming right up. Thank you so much, Sadiq. I appreciate you, bro. Go for the dunk. Would that make your day, Runk? If I'm close enough, I will go for the dunk. Just for you. Oh, so Tony being 53, you definitely know what I'm talking about. Dukes of Hazzard. Dukes of Hazzard and BJ and the Bear. Those are the two shows I remember loving as a kid. Knight Rider was up there too. Ooh, a 10 mile per hour. Well, doesn't matter. Should be able to dunk a 10 mile an hour.
Great shot.
There you go, Runk. And then what did I miss again? He said, can you read my other text? Oh, that was about my wife. Yeah. Mr. 05 Chuck. What's up, man? Minus 13 in pro? Not a bad score at all, man. I did watch $6 Million Man. What was his name? Like Lee Rogers or something? Steve Rogers? Or was that the Fall Guy? Whole bunch of great stuff, man. All right, take care, Greg. Thanks so much for stopping in, bud. Good to see ya. I used to have a little toy car, the General Lee. Of course, I also had Kit from Knight Rider. You push down on the license plate and he'd say something. And, you know, they had a little Michael Knight action figure that would sit in the car. And in the apartments that I lived in behind the garages, there was like an alleyway, but it was like almost like a drainage tunnel. So there was like a hump, then it went down, then a hump, and it went up. So I always jumped my Knight Rider car on that. And then somehow first the talking portion of Kit stopped working. Then Michael Knight got decapitated. So that was traumatizing. My mom fixed his head with a toothpick somehow, but it didn't last very long. And I just feel like if it's a toy, and the toy is a car jumping over ramps, you should make it a little more hardier. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. All right, 20%. I talked to someone yesterday on the chat, and they said to play this medium. So that is exactly what I'm going to do. Roy Henson, what's up, man? MASH, I remember MASH. Lee Majors. Thank you, guys. Patek, how are you, man? Let me take this shot here real quick. MacGyver was good. Look at me trying to open Notebook with the emojis. I'm going to go here, but I'm going to add some curl to it. Go 10-5. The shot probably going to be a little harder than it should be because we're dipping down.
Perfect shot.
I never saw Hawaii Five-0. I don't know if my, mom or whatever just didn't watch it or whatnot, but I definitely remember it being on. I never played with the Evil Knievel. Evil Knievel was still doing some tricks, but I think like when I started understanding stunts and things like that, I think he was towards the end of his career. What's up, Mike Roberts? I'm using Golf Clash Notebook. B-Rad. -13 in pro, sitting 5th. -14 in pro, sitting 1st. Hopefully it sticks for you. Well, with the 9-hole cup, it ends tonight, so there's a better chance than normal. Scott Warren, I loved the A-Team. The A-Team was absolutely amazing. Another one I loved was Airwolf. You guys remember Airwolf? Colt, I mentioned BJ and the Bear. That's in my top 2. What's up, Scott Mahonigan? Good to see you, bud.
Great shot.
What the heck was that? What was that?
Nice on.
Was there just a little barrel of a gun on the left-hand side there? Wonder if it'll happen again on his next hit. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, we were close enough. Oh, it was a special T. Stringfellow Hawk. I don't think I saw that, but there was... I do remember the Super Bowl shuffle, and I do remember Refrigerator Perry going in as running back and scoring a touchdown. Anyway, no offense against the person I'm playing, just I don't know, that doesn't do nothing for me. I remember something called Hardcastle in McCormick. I know a lot of people here loved Night Court. And what was the one with Bruce Willis where he was like a private investigator, Moonlighting? So many awesome shows. Oh, he was the main character in Airwolf. I did watch Chips, absolutely. Ponch and God, I just know Ponch. He was my favorite. The blonde-headed guy. Ponch and the blonde-headed guy. Can you imagine if his boss addressed him like that? Hey, Ponch and blonde-headed guy, come here. I got a mission for you. All right. I wonder if we're going to get a bit of a tailwind with this one. Either way, we're going with the APOC here. These wins aren't that bad, you know. I was expecting the weekend to be much, much harder. And that's just not the case. Oh, whoa, back up. Wanted to... Oh, I already have it. Okay, let's go. Noisy, I think it is. Oh, yeah, I had the biggest crush on Sybil Shepherd back in the day, too. And Starsky and Hutch was cool. Very cool. Instead of going back and looking at your last message, it would be much better if you would just type it again and maybe use a whole bunch of emojis or something to grab my attention. It's just hard for me to keep up with the game and the chat and scroll back up. I mean, I'll see if I can find something real quick, because I did just do it for someone else. But let's see. Night Court. Oh, Marky Post. I know. Marky Post. Woohoo, back in the day. My dad is way better at this game than I am, and he plays pro tournaments and gets like 50th place. I just played my first one so far, and you're in second place. Congratulations, bud. What's up, Rupin? Dario Gomez, good to see you guys. Oh, Marky Post. Marky Post. She was even still beautiful in Something About Mary. See, part of me is like, you know what? Just freaking go all out and whack that ball. I feel like there's got to be a shot there, but I'm not going to take it. I'm going to play conservatively, and I want it to land there-ish. I'm going to have to put a lot of curl on, so hopefully that doesn't affect my landing too bad. I don't know, though, if it lands more to the left or to the right. 8.2.
Great shot.
I'm okay with that. Lonnie Anderson. Yeah, she was pretty, but I had a thing for Marky Post and Sybil Shepherd, both of them. And then I was the perfect age when Alicia Silverstone became the girl of many people's dreams. I remember I had a poster of Paula Abdul on my wall. Yeah. Yeah, she was married to Burt Reynolds. Didn't Burt Reynolds just pass away? Remember Magnum P.I., Tom Selleck?
Great shot. Nice
You know what, Noisy? If you take a look at my banners, you're not going to see any gold medals there. Just, take what you can get. There is a silver, but there's only one. The other two that are bronze are in pro, and I generally play expert, so that was when I was first coming up on this account. All right, this has got to be about medium. I'm just going to call it medium. I hate adjusting in the bunkers, though. 7.2. Did I? Nope. I'm glad I took a peek here. 4. Big difference between 7.2 and 4. That would have been ugly.
Perfect shot.
Off by about a half a ring. Alyssa Milano. I don't like what she's turned into today. Farrah Fawcett. Mr. 05 Chuck went with a girl who looked like Lonnie. Nice. Oh, I know, Ronald Stone. Her and who's that girl that was Buffy the Vampire Slayer? She was in Cruel Intentions. There was two girls in Cruel Intentions. You'll get one, Noisy. It'll come. We're not even really playing that good. I mean, -10. We just played hole 8. So we're looking at a -12 here unless we get... No, this is not a... Wow, did we... We just went Steady Eddie? Did we didn't get a single drop anywhere? Hopefully going through the second time will help us. We're going to go once again with the rock here. Oh, I had a big thing for... Who was that girl that was in... Oh, Drew Barrymore? Woo. I think we're close to the same age. And something about Mary. What was her name? Cameron Diaz. Oh, my wife used to get mad at me about Cameron Diaz. Woo, woo, woo. Damn it. I just tried to back out when I seen Bane Connery's comment. I did not know. Yes, Sarah Michelle Gellar. Thank you. So yeah, I guess we are going to go with a power 5 ball. We'll go with the Zerk. Because wait, how is there a headwind? There's no headwind. Why are you messing with me? All right, 9-6. Why you gotta tease me?
Perfect shot.
Oh, Kelly from Saved by the Bell. I'm with you on that. Why would they make the second shot tailwind, though? Are you talking about expert or pro? He's using a berserker. But normally the the wind stays the same for the first and second shot in tournaments. It's only in tour play where they change it. Or did they? Am I wrong about that? Hey, Miss Ginster, how you doing? Elizabeth Shue, yeah. What was that movie? What was that lady's name in? Well, Sandra Bullock, obviously, but just naming everyone I had a crush on.
Perfect shot.
Is it Melanie Griffith that was in? Oh no. Stay okay. There was this movie Milk Money. And Pretty Woman, obviously, Julia Roberts. Yeah, see, that's a headwind. Now, I know we had a straight side wind last time. And I went with... crap. This is my first time... Well, every time's been my first time, but I'm going to try the same approach here. I'm just worried that the full topspin's going to be too much. However, I would rather end up in the rough or the sand than the water. So We'll put it there. It was always full curl before. Hopefully it's still full curl. I'm okay with a great left. We do avoid the water, and we did clip the rough. Okay, I'll take that. Pardeep, I'm playing you. Awesome. Good luck. Oh, Nicole Kidman, yeah. Get in the car, Cole. I loved her accent. Get in the car, Cole. I can't even. Jacqueline Smith from any one of Charlie's Angels. I defy you to name a better music video pair of girls than Alicia Silverstone and Liv Tyler. If you can, I'll mod for free for 2 months. I can't do it, man. I know exactly the videos you're talking about. I think I talked about them not that long ago. Crying. There was a virtual reality one that was awesome. There's just so many. And I absolutely agree with you. I think they did 4 videos altogether. That kind of loving. Who was the woman in Devil's Advocate? I don't remember. I just started watching it with my son, and he wasn't like getting into it, so, you know. We turned it off, but I can't remember. Rockwood, what's up? Santos snuck in here? What's up, Santos? I hope I didn't miss. There he is. What's up, Santos? Once again, anyone that I might have missed, I apologize. All right. Let me just see where we finish, which isn't going to be... We went from 70-something to 24th with a -12. Okay. I don't know if we're going to stay up there for our top 50. We're the lowest out of these. Okay, so no, we're not the low. Yeah, we're second highest. Technically, we are the highest because there's a tie, but we're both 24th. So maybe that'll stay top 50. I don't know. Let me take a look here. Basically, we just had no drops. Hopefully, we can find those drops on the second account. Let me minimize that, which will freeze it on the screen so I could put my phone number in and not get any prank phone calls. We didn't get a single chest. I mean, I'm okay with that from the standpoint of not wanting to do shootouts, but it would have been nice to get a chest. Oh, we also have our daily letdown, I believe. Yep. Open that real quick, let you know if there's anything good in it. Nope. The Sahara, the Apache, and the Grizzly. I'm taking the Grizzly. I have more cards in the Grizzly. And it got stuck, and it says it failed. Does that mean I'm not going to get it because it failed? I hope I got my Grizzly cards. Let me go back and see. No, it still says trade in. Here, I'll make it so you guys can see what I'm seeing. So I did the trade in already. I'm sure you guys heard it. Is it going to give me the same cards? Or did it... Jeez. I hope I didn't just throw away 30 cards. And now I get different clubs. And I would so much rather have the Grizzly than any of these. But because I want to max out all my rares, I'll take the Rough Cutter. I don't use the big dog anymore with the Cataclysm. Okay, that time it didn't fail, but oh my god, can you imagine if it failed and you had an Apocalypse or Thor's Hammer or something like that? All right, wait for the text to pop up. And then I'll unfreeze my screen as soon as I know my phone number is not in any jeopardy. There we go. No, Cole, I do believe those were the best music videos ever put out. I don't know how Steven Tyler was able, Tyler, whatever, was able to, you know, put his daughter on like that. Like, I couldn't do that, but I could definitely watch his daughter and Alicia Silverstone. I just sound like a bad pervert there. Or, April O'Neil from the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That was another one. Yeah, Daffy, no nuts. No nuts. No notes. I know there are people. Ali, what's up, bro? I know there are people out there, you know, that are still watching other people and taking notes, but I don't know. I'm having a little bit more fun so far doing it this way. We're gonna go with this this particular setup that we have. Oh no. Okay, so I'm gonna set up another one here with the rock, just like I did on the other one, just in case, you know, because I don't think I used the quarterback not once. And I don't think we used Thor's Hammer at all either, but we might on hole 6 or whatever. I don't know. Actually, I think I don't know. We'll figure it out. So 10%. Nice try, Jason. Jason Arno tried doing my code again. Let's see. Actually, Jason, it did start with the 7. But my code, okay, my code was 7373. Jason guessed it to be 7832. So he had the 7 in the right spot, and he did guess that there was a 3 in it, but the 3's in the wrong spot. But impressive that you got the 7 in the right spot. All right, let's see if we can get a drop or two. This one, as you can see, I don't even have a silver medal. I just have 2 bronze and then a top 10 in expert. Hopefully we could change that. Oh my God, yes, Leah Thompson from Howard the Duck. Ooh, Howard was a lucky duck. I was jealous, especially since that movie took place in Cleveland. I'm like, where is she? Everyone around here is ugly next to her. Nice, Ollie. Tawny Katan and White Snake. I'm with you on that, but I'd still take the Alicia Silverstone and Liv Tyler, not Taylor. I hate not having this set up. All right. I want to be as close to the left as I can be. I might even put just a smidge of left curl on it to ensure that I can hop over, or, you know, so I don't have to worry about bouncing over to the, on my sniper approach. All right, I said a smidge. That was more than a smidge. April O'Neil was Megan Fox in the first one? You know, I can't remember Kelly LeBrock from Weird Science, but I know I like the girl from Weird Science. I just can't remember the... Is that with the sniper, Memphis Finest? I'll give that a try. Paul Shizimu, how are you? Space Camp. J-Cal, welcome back, man. Awesome to have you. I do remember Buck Rogers. Buck Rogers, didn't he have that little robot that would go beady 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 beady? Or am I thinking of something else? I remember Buck Rogers. I remember Flash Gordon. All right, actually, we'll try that shot. 1-1 -1. Hopefully it works out here. So we'll go 7-7. And we'll hit great.
Great shot. Nice on.
Just a heads up, you have a typo in the total, in the title. It should be Gohasho Bay. Did I spell Gohasho wrong? I don't really care about the Bay. Who is going to be in the Super Bowl? If I had to make an early prediction right now, I would say the Chiefs are going to repeat. And who's going to come out of the NFC? Let's see. I'm trying to picture in my head. Obviously, the 49ers are just decimated by injuries. They don't really have a shot. I'd like to see the Cardinals, but the Cardinals they're too wishy-washy. I think Pittsburgh's going to contend. I think Baltimore's going to contend. But who's going to come out of that NFC? Will it be the Saints? Will Tom Brady turn on his magic in the playoffs? I think the NFC is wide open. I think the Cardinals have some problems, though. Maybe with coaching. I don't know. I feel like they're underperforming. The Bills, I think, are a pretty good team despite losing to the Cardinals. You know, a lot of it is getting hot at the right time as well. Green Bay is killing it. I guess, you know, Green Bay versus Kansas City would be nice. Aren't they somehow rivals or so? Are they Super Bowl rivals from like way back before I was born? There was something about Kansas City and Green Bay. I can't remember. All right, hole 2, which I can't seem to get anything right on hole 2. If we get a tailwind, I'm going to go ahead and go with the I might stick with that. Not that, but the let's see if we can get a tailwind. You know, a -12 is not bad considering we're playing with like Titans, the occasional Kingmaker, and so on and so forth. But I keep coming up to the right side of the hole, whether I play back or whether I play forward. But there's so many bumps and grooves. If you overcompensate, you can hit one of those divots, or you see, I don't know, it's hard to explain. You could hit one of those and your ball could go totally off. So I'd rather keep... Okay, we do have a tailwind, so that's cool. I'd rather keep, you know, playing the same way and just keep, you know, ending up on the green. Russell Wilson is an awesome quarterback, but the defense is just so horrible in Seattle, kind of like in Cleveland. Actually, they have a worse defense than Cleveland. And is that because they let go of Javon Clowney? Is all that from... Because the Browns are scaring me. I don't know if the Browns are going to win. Myles Garrett has COVID. Davik, what's up, man? But did you hear that the... Darren Campbell, thank you for subscribing. Have you guys heard that the Browns could have traded the pick for Baker? We could have traded the pick for Baker into Russell Wilson, but we turned down Seattle. I want to kick whoever turned that down. Kick him in the shin. Damn it. All right. It's kind of hard to adjust this particular 10. I don't think my adjustment's proper.
Great shot.
So hitting great might not be a horrible thing. There was like a divot right there that just made the adjusting so hard, but that looks like the way to go. Problem is, when you play Tour 10, a Goliath is so much better than a Goliath is so much better than the Grizzly. I don't really get that hole, though, on Tour 10, not that often, I don't think. I don't recall it. Jay Young, what's up, buddy? You know, the Steelers, though, didn't the Steelers beat the Ravens? I mean, that's huge. I know the Ravens are kind of sputtering right now. Memphis Finest, yeah, without Myles Garrett, I feel like Philly could definitely beat the Browns. Even with Myles Garrett, we're not good enough to overlook any team. Would have been nice to get a drop there, and I feel like we could have, but we did screw up when it came to the whatchamacallit. I'm just having brain fart after brain fart. One question, RJ. Are you guys going to beat old Khaki Pants and get him removed from Michigan? We beat him every year. I expect no different this year.
Great shot.
You know, the Eagles got a great matchup with us. We have a horrible, horrible defense. Myles Garrett is by far the best player on our defense, and he's out. And Myles Garrett is so disruptive to defenses. So with that in mind, Philly can definitely beat us, even though it's a home game for us. The only advantage we have with our guests, well, I guess the advantage might be we have a really bad stadium in the fall and winter for passing. So I don't know if Carson Wentz will have any good luck, you know, throwing the ball in Cleveland Stadium. Field goals are even hard to get. I'm not sure why we'd build the stadium like that. It's right up on the lake. Ooh. I might reach for the rough bump. Even though I turned the rough bump down, last time. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm iffy. Cowboys Nation, I feel so bad for you, Robert. This just shows you how good Dak Prescott is. And Dak Prescott, man, of all the people to get an injury like that, I know I don't want to wish it on anyone, but all the hardships he's had over the past year, to be franchise tagged, and then looks like it's going to be a rough bump a rough bump try here. Nope, we don't have that in. Of course, it's going to take a little bit more time. And we are not between clubs. We are just below. I like that we are using a little bit of top spin, so if we do hit a little too rough, it should be okay. 5.0 would be max. We're going to go 4.7. Yep, all right. Great shot sucks, but
Nice on.
that was definitely the play. No shot gained there. Yeah, I'm not a fan of them. I don't know, though, for State Farm. Are they going to make Jake White again? Oh, jeez. That really bothers me. I don't want to get into that type of conversation, but I hate when they change stuff like that. Why can't this new guy be Steve from State Farm? Why did they take Jake and... shut up, RJ. It's not that big of a deal. If things like that ruin your day, you got bigger problems. Let's see, it's 20%. Oh, we're going to go with the... I think we got close on this, and I think the problem was that we hit great. So hopefully we don't hit great here and we can get a stroke. It'd be nice. Problem is we don't have the tiebreaker on this account. I only shot a -13. I hate the double standards. Perfect.
Perfect shot.
Get in the hole.
Nice on.
Yeah, it makes me like, I don't hate the new Jake from State Farm. I think he's an awesome actor. I think, he's probably a cool guy in real life, but I like the original ad was so viral. There was no big football stars. There was nothing like that. It was just some guy coming downstairs, making a call at 2 a.m. to State Farm, and it had a suspicious wife. And, it was just, it was awesome. It was a great thing. And then all of a sudden, Jake from State Farm becomes a black dude. Now, why can't there be two guys named Jake that work for, there can be, but, give us a little bit more credit. We're not stupid. We're not idiots. We know what you're doing. There's this new thing called whitewashing or whatever, and that's when like Disney comes out with Pocahontas and actually has, I'm not saying this is an actual representation, but Pocahontas is clearly a Native American, but maybe they cast a white woman to do it. And there's all this backlash. But the second you take a white character and make the white character any other race, I don't care if it's black, I don't care if it's mixed, I don't care if it's Native American or whatever, it's okay. You're woke. It's the right thing to do. And it grinds my gears when a white person plays a character that wasn't originally white and they get slammed. But it's so easy just to take the regular character of Jake from State Farm and all the money he should be making off of his viral commercial. He was the star of that viral commercial. They're like, no, we got to change his race. Oh, it makes me mad. Like, I won't get State Farm just because of that. Like, that angers me that they would do that. And it wouldn't anger me at all if this guy was Cliff from State Farm and he just happened to be the agents of Patrick Mahomes and Rodgers, and who's the third guy? Isn't there three of them? No, it's him sitting at the table with them. It makes me mad. I feel like you're disrespecting me. And I could give two craps about race. I don't care if you're white, if you're black, if you're Chinese. But if you're going to say, like, okay, if the black dude from State Farm was the original guy and then they took him out and replaced him with a white guy, there would be outrage all over the media and everything else. I don't know. Let's keep it positive. What should I go here? Should I go? We saw our opponent went with a Kingmaker and made it, so he probably had an APOC 6. However, we could go with Thor's Hammer with that amazing top spin and accuracy. I think that's the play. We're going to go with Thor's Hammer, and we're going to stick with the Titan, but let's get our bag ready because we have near 100 accuracy on it. It's Mike Hunt from State Farm. What? What are you wearing, RJ? Khakis. She sounds hideous. Well, that's because she's a he. I do like Mahomes, though. Mahomes is my man. I could care less if he does State Farm commercials. And I don't like State Farm now. I'll always love Mahomes. Mahomes is just awesome. And Lamar, I hate the fact that Lamar Jackson is a Raven because I hate the Ravens because they're in our division. It's just a rivalry thing, Ravens fans. It's nothing personal. But, Lamar Jackson, even though he's not playing as good this year as he did last year, that dude is the boss. My two favorite quarterbacks in the league easily. And Patrick Mahomes, I like him so much personally that I may even like him more than Peyton Manning. But I'm not certain. Don't quote me on that. That's about 9. Hopefully that's enough. And I don't want to roll into the sand. That's a lot of top spin.
Great shot.
Great right is okay. I think that'll keep me a little further away from the sand up there. Oh, we didn't come anywhere close to the sand. Ball guide lied. Rob, I'm sorry. Yeah, Robert, I just saw your max OP with the APOC and a Berserker. Carlos, there's Carlos. Go Ravens. Hey, man, if I lived in Baltimore, I'd be a Ravens fan. That's why I say nothing personal. If I lived in Pittsburgh, I'd be a Steelers fan. But Lamar Jackson is... Why do I feel like I'm saying his name wrong? It is Lamar Jackson, isn't it? How does the chat compare Peyton to Mahomes? That's a good question. You know what? I mean, Peyton... Holmes still has a long way to go. But he's definitely on pace. You know? That okay. I understand now. I clearly made a mistake going with the Titan. So, Roy Henson, what's up, man? Oh, he had an APOC 5? Did not realize that. Okay, so there's... Let's just call this mid. I feel like this is about mid. Hopefully I'm right on that. I could be way off.
Perfect shot. Nice.
I mean, they are two totally different quarterbacks, but like if you just had to say, like, compare them, like, they both do a lot of commercials. They're both amazing quarterbacks. They both got very good receivers. See, this is where I say, and I know I'm going to lose a lot of popularity here, if I didn't already lose the popularity with my feelings on State Farm with Jake, but I don't know, like, is one easier to root for than the other? I really love Peyton Manning, but my God, I love Patrick Mahomes as well. Peyton Manning always had an awesome quarterback. Tom Brady didn't. Tom Brady made subpar wide receivers into legends. Tom Brady's the GOAT, no questions asked on that. But in terms of second runner-up, or runner-up, I guess it would just be called, I would give that to Peyton Manning or Mahomes. Peyton Manning's already done with his legacy. Mahomes is just started, and it's going to be an awesome ride. Future and current wives are hot as well. Oh, okay. I don't know what either wife looks like. You live in Funky Town in Fort Worth, Texas. Thanks, Carlos. No, there's absolutely nothing wrong with liking multiple players. But if you had to pit the two, if you're building like your all-time favorite team, and you got to go Peyton Manning versus, you got to pick one. It's staring you in the face right now. The two available quarterbacks for you to build your super, you get to build this team one time. It's either Patrick Mahomes in his prime, which is now, versus Peyton Manning in his prime. Who are you taking? You got to pick a quarterback, and those are the only two logical choices. Who do you take? Do you take Manning or do you take Mahomes? I don't know who I take. I think I take Manning, but Mahomes is freaking awesome as well. I think I take Manning, but I am starting to think that before Mahomes retires, I may be a bigger Mahomes fan. But I think I take Manning. He's just led so many comebacks That don't mean Mahomes isn't going to, but yeah, James Mumsford, Breeze is definitely up there. I think you could take Manning out and put Breeze in. Um, they're interchangeable. I feel like Manning is slightly better, but that could be my bias. Mark McBride, what's up, buddy? Yeah, Tom Brady is just a Disney story. I feel like they're going to be making Disney esque type movies about Brady. Sixth round late pick, quarterback. When you really need a quarterback, you're going to take your quarterback in the first round with the first pick. Not saying all the best quarterbacks were first round first picks, but Brady, just about every team passed on him 6 times, except for the Patriots. And even the Patriots, if they knew what they were going to be, if they knew what Brady was going to be, there's no way you can tell me that they would have waited to the 6th round. You take him first. I don't care if you have safety in knowing that you're the only one who has the foresight of knowing. Even though he could have been gotten by any team in the 5th round, nobody knew what Brady was going to be. And that's okay. You know? I don't want to go too much curl.
Perfect shot.
I don't know, just, Tom Brady's story, you can't deny it. You can hate him because he's a Patriot. Cam Newton's a great quarterback. Is he Tom Brady in his prime? No. Should he be better than Tom Brady at 43, 44 years old? I think he should be. But look at the Patriots. And you can argue and say, well, technically the Buccaneers aren't as good as the Patriots normally are. But I think it's clear when you look at Bill Belichick with still a very good quarterback, in my opinion. I think the only reason Cam Newton was let go was because of injuries, and he hasn't had the injuries. Versus, I feel like Tom Brady's doing better than what Jameis Winston was able to do with the Bucs. So, I think this is kind of settling who made the Patriots great. Was it Belichick or was it Brady?
Perfect shot.
But obviously, you put Belichick with Brady. I don't know.
Nice on.
What's up, MD David? I need to go through the hole by quite a bit. Is this still 10%? Yes, it is. We did hit perfect. I feel pretty good about this shot. But actions speak louder than words. Way, way, way off. I had 10%. What did I do wrong? I don't know. Robert Castaneda says incorrect. He thinks it was 51% Belichick, 49 Brady. Joe is my QB pick. I know he isn't the most talented, but he's my choice. You talking about Joe Flacco? You talking about Broadway Joe? You talking about Joe Montana? There's a lot of Joes out there. Dream 3, Peyton, Emmett Smith, and Jerry Rice. That's a great 3. I would interchange the running back if it were me. I would probably go with... my heart wants me to say Bo Jackson, but my brain is going to say Barry Sanders. Yeah, I agree, Brian Heath. The Patriots should have paid that man. That's what he wanted. Was he kept giving, according to sources, that are out there, maybe Brady wanted to be traded, but Brady said that there were so many times that he gave the Patriots a discount so they could, keep a good offensive line or, maybe sign a Randy Moss or whatever it was. And now he wanted to get that big paycheck. And the way, according to Tom Brady, I haven't heard the Patriots, but they didn't want to pay a 43, 44-year-old quarterback that kind of money. So they said, bye. And I feel like they owed it to him. He gave them, 20 years of greatness. And, he wanted a big contract for his final contract, and the Patriots said no. I don't know what else to say, Even Bo knows it's Barry. I like that, Jeffrey. That's a great point. And I feel that you're right. That's why I went with Barry. I hate this wind and I hate this side spin, but it's too late.
Perfect shot.
Woo, that was ugly. As you know, RJ, I'm a decades-old Bucks fan, but Brady isn't the quarterback I would have taken this offseason. I mean, you're definitely not building for the future with him, Colt, so from the standpoint of a long-term situation, I may agree with you. Is that Jet Boy Johnny Cake? Maybe one day we'll have my nephew back. I don't know. I hope so. Cool Joe is Joe Montana. Joe Montana is awesome. The problem with Joe Montana is how good... is it Joe Young? Jay Young? What was Young's name, damn it? Steve Young. I'm an idiot. just how good he was. You know, it's kind of like, is Brett Favre somewhat tainted because of how good Aaron Rodgers was and how good Aaron Rodgers is being right now? I don't know.
Perfect shot. Birdie.
David Daniels, thanks for the good luck. Good to see you. If anyone came in and said hello and I missed you, I apologize. But I'm having some anxiety and I'm going to have to end the stream. I'm sorry to do it. I know there's only 2 holes left, but I've been fighting it for about 2 holes, and right now my brain is telling me if you don't get off, we're going to turn this into a panic attack. So I'm sorry there's not any closure with this, but I don't want it to turn into a panic attack. So I don't know how else to apologize, but I just don't feel well enough to continue. I know it's not good for my subscribers. I know it sucks just to end abruptly, but I can't go on. I can't even finish this round right now. I'm sorry, guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. Maybe it was because I had a whole bunch of caffeine in a Coke Zero. Or maybe it's just, you know, the topic that I was on earlier sometimes gets under my skin, but I'm going to lay down and hopefully this goes away. I love you guys. Even if you don't love what I have to say half the time, I appreciate you.
Atoms fall apart.